everybody and welcome to my first video. Just a quick presentation. My name is Brian Allen and I am 21 years old. I aspire to many things. One of those things is that I want to discover my full potential, and the other of those things is that I want to help as much people as I can to discover their own potential also. When it comes to past experiences, last year in October, I actually had the chance to run my first marathon ever, which I had less than 2 months to train for. It was the Venice Marathon, but I was able to make it gladly. So I will be dropping a video about that one soon, or you can just go check it out on my Instagram page. This month, I'm registered for the Run the Marathon, but with the whole coronavirus situation, I really don't know how smart will it be for me to go there. But focusing on today's video, I really wanted to start big, and what a better opportunity than to join David Goggins 4x4x48 challenge. For the ones that don't know this challenge, it basically consists in running 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours. Yes, it is a really hard challenge, but you have to also take into consideration that if you can't run, you can walk. If you can't walk, you can maybe pick up your bike. And if you can't use your bike, you can also do any kind of calisthenic exercise. So I will drop the link below in the description for you to go check out the main post in David Goggins' Instagram when he invites everybody to actually come and join the challenge. I am actually recording this one day before the challenge starts, so what we're going to do right now is that I'm going to weigh myself. I'm going to show you guys how much I weigh right now, and we're going to track my weight also during the challenge and after the challenge. So let's get right into it. So let's see how much I actually weigh right now. So my current weight is 147 pounds, as you could see. I'm actually really curious to see how much weight I will lose during the challenge and how much weight I will have after the challenge. But right after that, I will just start my bulk up journey because I want to get actually some more muscle mass before I start my other trainings and videos. So with that said, let's just get this challenge started. Okay guys, this part I'm recording actually 2 days after the challenge ended. So you guys don't know, but 2 weeks before I actually started the challenge, I actually injured my right knee, and to the point that I could not even run. The pain was unbearable. So let's roll the video. So starting off, I was feeling really good, but I will skip just right into 3 kilometers because that's when everything went wrong. You will see I had to turn back around and start walking because the pain in my knee was too much. I walked all the way home feeling defeated in just round 1. My results for round 1 are now on the screen. It felt really bad to make more than 1 hour for a 6-kilometer run when normally it would take me like half an hour. I felt really stressed and angry as I was already uploading to my Instagram and I really wanted to complete it just running, but I made this smart decision after to just switch to the bike and add some weight into a backpack to keep it hard but also to stop the impact running was having in my knee. Now let's go right into round number 2. Okay guys, so I am about to go to my second run today. It was supposed to be a run, but before I started this I actually had a knee injury and it is starting to bother me again, so I'm switching to option number 2. I'm just going to pick up my bike and I'm going to be doing like with a 15 pounds bag. I'm going to be doing the 6 kilometers and continue the challenge, so let's see how it goes. So this is the only bike I have guys, so you have to work with what you have, no complainings. Let's go. Before round 2 starts, I'm going to show you real quick here what I uploaded to my Instagram showing me weighing my bag, which ended up at 15.6 pounds. I took the bag with me every single run except for one, but we will see that later on. So guys, I'm actually feeling really good right now, going at a comfortable pace. Right now it is 2 kilometers, so let's see how it goes. So guys, I don't know why, but my watch restarted, so you had to start it all over again. We're now at 2 kilometers. I'm feeling pretty good. My knee doesn't bother in the bike, so I guess I will just continue like this. I know I will complete this, no doubts. This is where I usually turn around and just go back home. The results of this one are now on the screen. I did 7 kilometers, which is more than what I needed, but later on I found out I was always doing more than 6 because I was turning on my smartwatch when I was really far from home. So with that said, let's just get right into round 3. It is 1 p.m. right now, and I'm about to start round number 3. I'm feeling just great. I had like an hour sleep before this one, so let's see how the challenge keeps going. My legs are feeling just fine right now, no knee pain. It is perfect, I think. Let's keep going. Round 3 went pretty good. Results are now on the screen. As always, at this moment I wasn't turning my watch on as soon as I leave home, so I ended up recording 6 kilometers. Now round 4. So guys, it is right now, it is about to be 5 p.m. It is 4:59, actually 5 p.m. now. So we are in 19 kilometers in, 12 hours in. We have like 2 hours and a half of sleep. We're feeling just great, so let's keep kicking it. Let's go. Now going home again. At this round I was starting to get used to the bicycle and to the road itself. I was still feeling really good. Results are now on the screen. With this round I end up with a total of 27 kilometers in 12 hours. Still turning my watch on a little late, but I will find out later. Let's go to round 5. So guys, we are going out right now for the 5th round. I was able to sleep like 1 more hour, so that makes up to like 3 hours and a half of sleep so far, and I'm feeling pretty great actually. My legs don't hurt, so let's just keep going.
Round 5 went good, no pain in the legs, but my lower back was starting to hurt because of the bag. Nothing too bad, but the pain was there to stay as I was not even halfway through. Results on the screen. Exactly in this run, I noticed that I was doing more than 6 kilometers if I turned on my watch as soon as I left the house. Being aware of it made me want to keep it the same distance as I wasn't feeling too bad yet. Now let's go into round number 6.
So guys, it is 12:47 right now, midnight. I'm going out for my round number 6. I'm actually feeling really good right now. So let's see how this keep going. The only thing I'm a little worried about is because this is my first like winter ever, and it is like 8 degrees outside. So I'm not used to like going out with 8 degrees so much. But I just got like an extra sweater and everything, so it should be alright. Let's go.
Honestly, I have to say that completing this round and being one step closer to 24 hours broke a barrier in my mind. I really thought that 24 hours was going to be my breaking point, but the pain and tiredness was not even close to what I experienced overtraining for my first marathon. Results on the screen. Felt motivated to know I was going for 8 instead of 6. Wanted to keep it like that for as long as I could. Now, next round, halfway through.
So it is about to be 5 a.m. and we are about to go to our 7th round, and this is 50%. 24 hours are now gone and we have 24 more to go, so we are going hard. Let's go.
Mental barrier broke. 24 hours and I was feeling fine except for my lower back pain. I had no cramps on my legs, almost no pain in the legs. Remember, when I say no pain, it's because I compare it to the pain I experienced when overtraining for the Venice Marathon, and at the side of that, it was a complete joke. Results up now. Again, kept it at 8 kilometers. I was a little bit slower on this one, but that will go back to normal. Round number 8 coming next.
So we just completed 50%, 24 hours in. Let's wait. Guys, so I'm about to go out for round 8. We are 28 hours in and we're only missing 4 more rounds, so we're going to stay hard right now. Let's get going.
After this one is when things got real. My lack of sleep was making it hard for me to even focus on anything except the challenge, and the pain on my legs was starting to get worse. Still not a 10, but enough for me to not be able to ignore it. When it comes to how I handle pain, it really depends. I learned to get into that space in my mind where my body will keep going no matter what, but I have to say that the lack of sleep made it harder for me to get in the zone, or that's what I call it. Well, results again. Did a little bit less distance, listening to my body. The good part is coming. Round 9.
Round 9, guys. It is
1 p.m. and we are so close. I just want to keep going, so let's keep going. Starting round 9, I didn't even want to talk that much. I was watching the finish line in my mind over and over again. I had to keep myself 100% focused because if I lost my focus for a single second, my mind would just stop moving my body. This was all a territory I never got into before, so I was really scared to actually die of a heart attack or something like that, but I didn't let the idea get into my mind and I just kept going. Something that helped me a lot here was the cookie jar technique from David Goggins. I was taking out cookies like crazy, remembering everything I have gone through and giving myself enough reasons to believe I could complete this, and it indeed worked fine because it helped me trust myself even when I could not even think correctly. Results on screen, and you can see the cookie jar effect here. I got so much energy from just going over my past pains that I ended up giving a little bit more. Round 9 over now, and I was so close. Let's get into round 10. We're about to start round number 10. Last round I forgot the bag, but I still did it. This time I got the bag, so let's go get it. I have to say this round was like a rest round. There were so much people in the streets that I could not even go that fast. It became stressful, so I just decided to keep it low as a resting round and go back home. As you can see in the results of this one, I only did 6 kilometers and it was at low speed. After this one, I got some more sleep and prepared for the next one. I apologize for this one, but I accidentally muted the camera and it recorded no sound. Anyway, I was saying how my legs were completely tired starting this one and how everything was going to be just willpower, which I ended up discovering I have a lot of it. I want to put you on my place right now. Your legs are burning like hell. You have 5 hours of sleep in the last 40 hours and your brain is screaming, what the hell are you doing? Stop right now. The streets sometimes go a little dark, but the fact is that it is actually you and your lack of sleep. Or like Goggins says, the wizard is coming. But believe me, it was exactly in this round where I discovered that the 40% rule is so real. I was supposed to be out of gas and I just said to myself, okay, we're out of gas, but we are out here and few people will actually even try this. You are the one and this is nothing. I repeated that while my legs will just start spinning faster and faster. I ended up completing this one in the fastest speed so far and the longest distance up to this point. All these 40 hours in. Believe me when I tell you I could not believe it, but at the end I discovered how strong the human body can be when you really want something. 2 more to go and this is over. One more guys, just one more after this one, we're almost over. I honestly just want to finish, so let's go. You could clearly see I looked tired and I indeed was. but the amount of adrenaline my body was producing because of thinking I was actually making it gave me so much energy, and when I say so much, I mean a lot. I slept half an hour before this round and woke up, could not think in anything else that wasn't finishing the challenge. The cookie jar was still not over. I was still pulling out cookies and keeping my mind focused. The fact that this one was going to be added to the rest of them gave me even more energy to keep going forward. It was pretty weird, but at this point my legs didn't want to move at all. I was not cramping, which made me know I had a little more muscle to burn through before I actually destroyed the tendon or something, which I actually was expecting was going to happen, but at the end it didn't. Results on the screen. You can see now I completed 9, which is still more than the average. I was really dizzy, but like I say, focusing on the finish line was keeping me alive and going. It was just one more. I knew I had it, and I was going full into it. Let's go.
Last round, guys. I thought this was impossible, and I'm making it. And I'm making 30 more kilometers, so I can't be more excited. I just want to end this.
There is something funny about this round now that I'm watching the video. Inside, my body was feeling energized, but I see that because of the lack of sleep, my face just could not match what I was feeling. This round, life hit me hard actually, because I was dizzy and it was hard for me to focus on anything. I went out by pure willpower and didn't turn on my smartwatch until 5:24. So I basically lost like 3 to 4 kilometers that were not recorded. When I found out about this, I didn't even think about stopping because if I did, my legs would just not respond me anymore. I turned on my watch mid-round and said, you know what, I ain't no joke, I'm giving everything I have on this one. You see that I didn't complain about my back hurting because of the weight of the bag, but in this one is where I found out my lower back was completely numb. I didn't even felt it. But I say let's not lose our legs, so I occasionally standed up and kept pedaling to release some pressure. I went through every single emotion in this one. I felt angry looking for energy, sad thinking about the bad effects this could maybe have in my body, and happy because of being so close. But the new voice that came over, that was sleeping and I never noticed, a new me, or actually the real me, talking and saying, you see how much you are capable of? You thought you were not going to make it? You don't know me, son, because you don't even know yourself. I said, Roger that, then tell me who you are. It was answered instantly after 48 hours, more than 90 kilometers in, 6 hours 30 minutes of sleep. I went out in my last round and made the longest distance in the entire challenge. I finished up with 10 kilometers and not counting the 3 or 4 I didn't record it because I turned on my watch really late. Challenge now over. I didn't die, but I was born. I thought I was alive before, but let me tell you, I wasn't really living to my full potential. Last words for everybody out there. Maybe you have a dream, a goal, or an objective that seems impossible. I really know that you can make it. I really trust that you can discover how much you are actually capable of. I am not saying that you should do this challenge. I am saying that there is that one thing you want to accomplish that might seem impossible, but believe me, it is not. Impossible is in your mind. Put your work in and the results will come. Don't leave your dreams.